The book you are holding in your hands, well, that I'm holding in my hands, contains a mind-blowing assortment of stories, pictures, drawings, poems, and comics by some of the most marvelous storytellers we know. Where did all this creativity come from? All 44 of these inventions sprouted from the Creativity Project. Each creator in this collection came up with a prompt, a seed of inspiration that could grow into a story. Like a drawing of a woman holding a giant fish, an unfinished list, or a photograph of toys hanging from a tree. Then all the contributors swapped prompts, let their imaginations run wild, and came up with something truly original. Here is a preview of the Creativity Project, edited by Colby Sharp. Today's selection features a prompt by Jewell Parker Rhodes. You've been dead for a long time. Someone who just passed away asks you what to expect. And the response by Grace Lin. He never thought he would actually die, even with all the plastic tubes the doctors had put in his arms and when his skin had turned mottled and blue. Even when his coarse breathing was the only sound he could make, the electronic beeping of the machines keeping tempo with his air scraping solo. Death was not for him, he believed. Other people, other times, yes, but not him, and not now. He's in denial, I heard the two women next to his bed whispering. Should we make him see the truth? And the woman choked on her words. He's not going to make it. I don't want him to go the wrong way. Even though they couldn't see me, I shook my head at them. Perhaps it was only a lesson one can learn after being dead as long as I had, but there was no wrong way to die. Nor was there a right way. Dying is like a stone being dropped from a mountain. The stone can do nothing but fall. Which is what he did. As his last breath left, I saw him fall right out of his body and tumble onto the floor. He sat up in a daze. The machines began their electronic wail like a screeching train as the women gasped and clutched at each other. Flo, he said, looking up at one of the women, I'm right here. I'm okay. Look. She can't see you, I said. His eyes searched and found me. Who are you? He asked. Why can't she see me? Because you're dead, I told him, answering the second question. He finally turned his head to see his own lifeless body above him on the bed. Then he swore. So are you an angel or something to bring me to heaven? He asked. I thought they wore white and wings and things. I didn't think they'd wear sweatshirts that said, ditched the boyfriend, kept the shirt. I'm just a dead person like you, I told him. The room had filled with chaos and wailing, but all of it was barely an echo to us. Oh, he said and looked at me again. Were you hit by a car going to school or something? No, I said. When you die, the appearance you take is how you looked when you were the most beautiful. The man glanced at his withered arms, touched his creased face, and snorted. Yeah, right, he said. I look like I did 10 minutes ago, and I know I look like an ugly dog. I tried not to sigh. The newly dead always had so much to learn. You don't look like you did 10 minutes ago, I said patiently. You look like you did last week. Last week, he asked. I was beautiful last week? Yes, I said. When you told your wife how you realized you didn't tell her enough how much you loved her, but you hoped she knew that you did, even if you didn't say it. His eyes began to water, and he quickly looked down, brushing his tears away. "So what happens now?" he asked. "Do I get to go to the good place or the bad one?" I thought for a second. "Both," I said. And this has been a preview of The Creativity Project.